Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am finally starting my top 5 series, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what my top 5 foundations are. It took me a little while to kind of figure this out. I have a lot of foundations in my makeup collection, and I was going through all my foundations to figure out what was the best of the best, and I finally feel like I have figured it out for you all, so I'm going to be sharing those with you today. So just to give you like a rundown of my skin type, sometimes in the winter I can be dry, like normal to dry, and then in the summer I really wouldn't even consider it oily. I would just mainly consider it normal, with getting slightly, you know, kind of shiny in my T-zone. But then there's other summers where I'm just normal skin and I don't get oily at all. So it really just depends on summer to summer. I guess some summers when it's really hot and humid, I'm more prone to be slightly a little oily in my T-zone. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in and share with you guys my favorites. My first favorite, and this has been a favorite for a while, is my Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I love this foundation. It is a great buildable foundation. Like if you just want it to be a lightweight foundation, you can just apply a little bit of it and it looks so natural, or you can build it up to a more medium full coverage, and it's still, even if you build it up, it still has a great natural finish. It's very long wearing, even though it is lightweight. It's not irritating on my skin because you guys know I have more sensitive skin. I don't have any issues with this breaking me out or anything like that. This foundation would work really good on oily skin and on dry skin. Like on all skin types, I feel like this foundation would be really good. My next favorite, and this should not come as any surprise, is the Revlon Color Stay. And this has been a long time favorite of mine. I have repurchased this foundation so many times, but if you want a really long wearing, full coverage, like it's a hot summer day and you're sweating, or you have super oily skin, this is your foundation. It's not super matte. It's kind of a semi-matte finish. The one that I like to use is Combination Oily. I know they also make the like normal to dry formula. I don't like that formula as much as this one. I just feel like this one is perfect. It doesn't oxidize. Like I said, it lasts forever. If I have a special event, or if I know I'm gonna have my foundation on like all day long and I'm gonna be doing like dinner after work or something like that, this is usually the foundation that I reach for, just because it is so long wearing. My next favorite, which should also be not a surprise, I feel like if you watch my channel, these foundations shouldn't really be a surprise. But the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. This foundation is great if you have dry skin. Even though it is lightweight and moisturizing, it lasts for a long time. It's another one of those foundations that's a good buildable foundation. You can apply a little bit of it and it looks nice and natural. It's kind of like the Urban Decay Naked Skin, except for this one is more dewy and this one has more of like a matte or semi-matte finish to it. This next foundation, for a while I didn't think I liked this foundation, but I do. I love it now. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This foundation is great if you want your skin to look flawless, poreless, flawless. It has a very matte finish to it, so if you do not like that, you won't enjoy this foundation. But if you do like that look, you will love this. It's also a great foundation if you have oily skin. If you're more dry, I wouldn't really recommend this for you, because I feel like it would really accentuate dry patches. And I think that's part of the reason why I kind of didn't like this, is because when I first used this, I think my skin was a little dry. And also the shade that I had in this at the time didn't really match. And that can make a big difference, especially with a matte foundation. If you want to make it a little more wearable and not so matte, the key is to mist it. Like once you're done with your makeup, mist it with a makeup setting spray, because I feel like matte foundations can be kind of powdery. It settles down the powder and just makes it look more natural on your skin. So that's kind of my tip with this foundation, to use it with a makeup setting spray. This last foundation, it's kind of a tie, so I kind of cheated, I guess. This is more of like top 6 and not top 5, but it's just so hard when you have so many foundations in your makeup collection, which I'm gonna be decluttering my foundation soon. My next declutter video is gonna be on my blushes and highlighters, but probably after that, I'll probably do foundations. But this is a tie between the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. This foundation has been a really long time favorite for like a dewy foundation. I like this one better than the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I do like that foundation, but I find that I like these better than that foundation. So yeah, this has been a long time favorite. This is great if you have dry skin. If you are oily, don't get these because they'll probably look like an oil slick on your face. So if you're normal to dry, these foundations are good. This one is more dewy than this one. This one is just slightly dewy. And it's long wearing. I love this one. Like I said, these are like ties, so I guess I kind of like these both the same. It's just that this one is not quite as dewy as this one. With the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, for the longest time, I thought that I did not like this because the first time that I used this was kind of in the spring and summer. I did a first impression like week review on it. And in that video, I told you guys I didn't like it because I thought that it made my face look really oily, which in the summer, my skin is more, you know, prone to kind of get like that in the T-zone. So I think that's why I didn't like it. But in the winter, like last winter, I used it a little bit and I liked it then, but I just had so many other foundations that I was using. I didn't use this that much, but I just started using this again recently and I have fallen in love with it. And I think before, another reason why I wasn't super in love with it is because I was applying it with a makeup brush and it works so much better with a dampened sponge. I feel like with a makeup brush, it can go on a little too heavy, where with the dampened makeup sponge, it puts it on like the right amount of coverage. I don't know, it's perfect. So this one is very, very shiny. I have it on, it's not shiny, it's just very dewy. I have this foundation on today. I don't know if you can tell like how glowy it is. I mean, I do have a highlight on, but it's very glowy. Like it has a little bit of like shimmers in it. You can't see it, but they are in there. Like if you do look at the product, I mean, they're very fine, so you can't really see them, but that's kind of what that's what gives it that really luminous finish. And it is very long wearing, even though it is, you know, a dewy foundation. And I know that some of you guys really love this foundation and we're like, I can't believe you don't like that. So I would say that it's a good foundation for the winter time, especially if you get dry. But if you're dry year round, I think you would really like that. I want to give this foundation to my mom for her to test this out to see if she likes it or not, because she really loves foundations like that. Like this kind of reminds me of the IT CC Your Like Better Skin like CC cream in the illuminating one. That's what this reminds me of. I feel like this could be a dupe to that. So yeah, those are my top 5. I'm clapping again. I did that in my last video in my Ulta haul. But those were my top 5 favorite foundations. If you guys do enjoy, or if you're looking forward to see my other top 5 favorites in this series, please give this video a thumbs up so I know to keep filming these videos for you guys. You'll have to let me know down in the comments if you like these foundations, if they are in your top 5, or which foundations you really like, because you know me, I'm always testing out new makeup, and if there's something even better out there, I would love to try it. So just let me know down in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching. I've enjoyed talking to you guys today about my favorite foundations. I love foundations. I mean, you guys know I just love all makeup, but foundations is like one of the things that I really like and have a ton of in my makeup collection and really need to go through. But anyway, I hope that you all have a great day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.